Hi everyone, my name is Chong and my teammate is Heng Siang. We are from DFT Group 11. So today we would like to present about our assignment, AACS2034, Fundamental of Computer Network. So the content include introduction, network design, addressing table, subnetting IP, network configuration, ping connectivity, and the last is digital resources. So let's begin. In this assignment, our role as network engineer is to assist network solution in creating a solid local area network infrastructure. This company has 7 departments, which is administrative department, sales department, customer service, gaming tech, big data hub, cybersecurity, and research development department. This all department will be divided into 3 locations, which is location A, B, and C. As the diagram shows, location A include 3 departments, which is customer service department located at ground floor, sales department located at first floor, administrative department located at second floor. And the next is location B, which is 500 meters away from location A, which consists Big Data Hub, Cybersecurity Department, and Gaming Department. And the last is location C, which is 200 meters away from location A, which consists 5 research and development labs. So this is the infrastructure design of location A. Okay, so first, for the customer service department, there are 2 switch and 3 multi-layer switch and 1 access point to handle 470 posts. And for the sales department, there are 2 switch, 2 multi-layer switch and 2 access point to handle 492 hosts. And the last is administrative department. There are 2 switch and 5 multi-layer switch and 1 access point to handle 500 hosts. For the location B, the big data hub consists of 1 switch and 2 multi-layer switch for handle 259 hosts. For the cybersecurity department, there are 1 switch to handle 174 hosts. And the last is gaming tech department. There are 1 switch, 2 multi-layer switch, and 1 access point to handle 339 hosts. And the last location, location C, there are 5 switch to handle 49 hosts. For every router and switch, they use the same port, which is PT router NM1CFE. So we have in this assignment, we use 2 cable to connect each other. The first cable we use is copper straight through cable to connect router PTMT to switch PTMT and also switch PTMT to access point. And the second cable we use is copper crossover cable, which to connect switch PTMT to multi-layer switch and also switch PTMT to switch PTMT. So the next topic is addressing table. This slide got 2 tables, which is before and after. So the table include department name, number of hosts required, maximum host, network address, CIDR, first usable address, last usable address, and broadcast address. So let me explain how to get this value. So first, number of hosts required that is given by the question. Maximum host. For the formula of maximum host is 2 power of n. So we have to know what is the most of the hosts required, which is 500. So we use this formula to get the value greater than 500. So the answer is 2 power of 9 equal to 512. Okay, so the next is network address. So we start from the 10.0.0.0, which is given by the question. So we on the maximum host. So as the maximum host is 256, so we have to divide 512 divide 256, so equal to 2. So the next value will be 10.0.2.0 and so on lah. For CIDR, the default bit is 32 bit, so we have to minus the value that we get from the maximum host. So the answer is 32 bit minus 9 bit to 23 bits. So means the subnet mask is 255.255.254.0. So this value, my teammate will explain in next slide. Okay, so first usable address. So it's just use the network address plus 1. For example, 10.0.0.0 at 1 equal to 10.0.0.1. Broadcast address. So how to calculate this? We use the network address to minus 1. So for example, for the sales department, the network address is 10.0.2.0. So we have to minus 1. So the result will be the broadcast address of the administrative department. So for example, 10.0.2.0 minus 1 equal to 10.0.1.255. Okay, the last usable address is also easy. Is use the broadcast address minus 1. So for example, 10.0.1.255 minus 1 equal to 10.0.1.254. Okay, so the next is after table. So the growth rate is 57%, which is given by the question. So it's just the growth rate of the number of hosts required. For example, 500 with the growth rate 57%, so we just add on, so equal to 785. So the other value formula also same as the before table. So the next slide I will leave it to my teammate.
So this is how the CIDR counting. So as we said, 34 CIDR is 32 here. So here how many? 1, 32. So when we get the answer but after -9 is 23. So we just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 20, 21, 22, 23, 1 here. So back up here, just put 0. So how we calculate? We can use calculator or either use handwrite to calculate that. So here is the calculation here for handwriting. So we can get the 254, that's the value here. So we can see 255, 255, or 254. So that's all for this addressing table. The next is network configuration. So here have the password configuration and the IP address configuration. So we do in router and switch also. So here's the keywords, how we config. First, the line console 0, then the password that given by the Christian and the secret password given by the Christian. And we can set the line VTY, the password. The password CRA33 depends on your password, line console password CRA33. So the banner and OTT you can design on yourself, put whatever you want. So it's same as router and switch. So in this IP address configuration also the same things. So the difference is the difference is interface. We can put VLAN 1 or other port. So we need to put the IP address that we counted and the subnet must be counted. So the next step is no shutdown and we put the IP default gateway. The IP default gateway is based on your calculation. So we need do this in command line interface. So let me show you in Cisco packet command line interface. So now we are in Cisco packet tracer. Now we need to do a demo for password configuration and the IP address configuration. So we choose two as an example. So this after setup lah, 3. So we need to input the correct password. So the first step is we need to config. So we just enter. So the first step is line so 0. So the next step is put the password CLA33. So the next step is exit. So you need to exit from the config line. So now back to config. We input enable password CLA33. So for enable secret, we need to depend on the question. So the question given and secret password is AACS2034. So I enter, finish, input all the password in. Just press enter. So the next step is exit. So how you exit, we can check the show the running config to show whether we successful. So we can see whether we successful put the password. So this after we successful put the password here. So here we show. So the next step is just going to config again. Next step is log center again. Line VTY04. Just got two types that you can put either 0 to 15 04. So we just press enter. Put the password. The password must be followed from the line console password. So the line console password is CLA33. So just so last is the banner LTD. So there's a message we show from here, something like this. Message of the main department. So as example, I try to put a small letter for all these words. Okay, sorry. And LTD. So main switch off. Main switch off. Main. Okay, just press enter. How we check whether this message will pop up? We just exit. Exit again. So here's some changes here. Just main switch of the main department. So for now configuration, we just need to log in also COA33. So just enable, input all the password you set up just now, 34. So we just put config. So as an example, we need to interface it to VLAN 1. Just depends which destination you want to import. So we put IP address. So as we know in switch 3 IP is 10. We just simply put 0.8.15. Okay. After that, we need to put some levels 2.5.254.0. Okay. So no, we just put no shutdown. So the next is exit. So after we exit, we need to put the IP default gateway. So how we get the IP default gateway? It depends on here. So the router here, the IP default gateway is 10.0.8.1. Let's put IP default gateway. 10.0, 0.8, 0.1. Oops, there's some error here, sorry. IP default gateway 10.0.8.1. So it's successful. So how we check the configuration? So we just need to exit. So we just type show config. Sorry, show running config. We just check. So in interface VLAN1, here got the IP address and the subnet mask here. So the IP default gateway is show. So that's all for the network configuration and the password configuration. So the next one is ping connectivity. So there's an example how we use the ping command. So let us show the demo in Cisco packet. So I'm here to doing a demo for how we ping the connectivity. So as an example, in administrative department, we choose 1.3, PC1.3 to 1.6. So we must check the PC1.6 address. What is the address? And let's check. So it's 10.0.0.17. So when you get inside, we press desktop. So we can choose command prompt, just ping 0.17. So we just press enter. So it shows a result here. So if you need to do the location A to location B, so such as 1 and choose this here, so check what is the location here. So it's 10.0.16.6. So just press the same things, command prompt, ping 10.0.16.6. So we just need to wait for the reply. Sometimes right request timeout, so just wait only. Yeah, we show the result. Okay, that's all the ping connectivity. Thank you. So for the last is digital resources. So we use Google Meet to conduct our discussions. So we use YouTube to design our network topology. And most important, Cisco packet tracer. If we not use it, we cannot finish our assignment. So conduct our discussion here. Okay, that's all for watching. That's all for here. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.